I've been back from China for almost a month now, and I've been trying to maintain my daily schedule of Chinese practice. I have been listening to a bunch of comprehensible input. Some days half an hour to an hour, other days I only have time for 10 or 15 minutes. I've also been running through my Anki deck of the 1,000 most common Mandarin words and doing some practice on scritta of stroke order. So how has it been going? Well, I've been pleasantly surprised by the effectiveness of this combination. My previous attempts at learning language were probably too analytical, and I was being too much of a perfectionist, treating it like math rather than something to just absorb. In the past, when I would listen to, say, an easy podcast, and I'd come across a word I didn't know, I would stop the podcast and look up that word, maybe add it to my flashcards. I felt like this was a sensible thing to do. If there's something I didn't know, something I want to learn, study it, etc., and I would improve. But this time I've been taking a more relaxed approach. Now, the advantage of just powering through and not pausing every time I hit a word that I don't understand is it's a lot less frustrating. I don't have to stop and start. It's more enjoyable. I can just go for a walk, listen to podcasts for half an hour. And also, I think by not pausing all the time, I just get through a lot more content. So I'm just exposed to a greater volume of input. If an unfamiliar word comes up 3 or 4 times, I probably will stop to look it up. And I find at this early stage, this is happening all the time. Things like 所以 and 发现, these common joiner little words that, sometimes can be difficult to remember. They come up often enough that listening just is a great way to kind of internalize them. So I've been doing that, and those words probably are in my 1,000 common words Anki deck anyway. And so I find by combining the Anki deck of common words with just immersion, I'm sort of attacking it from 2 sides. I'm covering all the common words, and then as they come up in my listening, I will notice them. Sometimes not at first. I might forget and think, oh, what's that? And have to remind myself. But by doing it this way, it's just a lot more enjoyable than the kind of analytical approach that treats it like math. So that was just a quick update. I think in a couple of videos' time, I will do an intro in Mandarin. But for now, I'm happy just plugging away, listening, learning words. So if you're doing the same, trying to learn a new language in midlife, I'd love to hear about it, and wish you all the best in your own language learning journey. See you in the next video.